full minutes of warm-up. That's 4 more than we used to get with Virgil. Let's go. To introduce Sensei Brenda appropriately, this is Mama Judo. So Sensei Virgil always had nicknames for everyone, and this is Mama Judo.
Okay, we were at Florida at the Nationals one year at the Shriners. We were at the hotel, and Virgil and Gloria and a few others, we were walking around, and one of the Shriners had a puppet that looked like a little animal. And Virgil walks up and goes, "What is that? That's cute." Well, it squirted water out like it was using the restroom on it, and he took off running like a little kid. That was just, to see somebody that big run from a little animal was kind of funny.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go! Josh, you do next. Not now, next. All right, guys, listen up. Sensei Carl, we met him at OSU. He's trained at the Kodokan, and he was an awesome OSU judo guy. Hey, you be quiet and listen.
Okay, well first I'd like to reiterate what somebody else said, that Virgil always had an open door policy with our OSU Judo Club. And now in mixed martial arts that's kind of common, but at the time it was really unusual for somebody to always allow like wrestlers, all these people to come to the club. So first that was something very forward looking about Virgil. But anyway, here's my story. Of course he had this throw, and I guess it was Oguruma. It was kind of like it felt like a Harigashi to me. And I've gone against him, several years, and I never once threw him, but I kind of thought I cracked the code of how to get out of his throw. And the way I figured it out is when he comes in, you do a carefully timed jump. So as he comes in, you jump. And it worked great the first or second time. The third time, he knew what I was going to do, and so he caught me as I was at the height of my jump, and it was just a spectacular throw. And another thing that he always did, so with these throws, he liked to say tsunami or these things. And so whenever somebody makes a big hip throw, you know, I always think tsunami, and then this big thud. And so that's what I remember about Virgil, about these big hip throws, and then after he throws you, tsunami. So that's what I remember most about Virgil.
Oh, thank you. 2-minute water bridge.
Yeah, Dr. Tommy. The tricky one. Always get fucking back in. I'm trusting.
All right, ready? Punching man. Okay, now, first story, first of the 60-second series. When I was a green belt with Brian Heaston, we showed up at practice. Guess what? Virgil and Neb. Me and Brian. There was no rotation except me to Virgil, me to Neb, Brian to Virgil, Brian to Neb. They kicked the snot, blood, tears, breath out of us for about 90 minutes. We were bawling for about half the class. By class, I mean get up, get thrown, get up, get thrown. I love that. Other story, and this is something that most of you guys don't know, but after Ohio State, I moved, I left, I went abroad. We came back so that our son Lennox could be born here at Ohio State. We came back to the judo community, immediately got welcomed in. We started a tattoo shop called Evolved, and we were strapped. We were like, we had nothing. I was teaching judo at Ohio State, and I would go into the recycle bin, and I would take out the paper and take it to the shop, and that's the paper we would use to draw and design tattoos with. 6, 7, 8 months later, I see Virgil sneaking out of our shop and just smiling at me. I'm like, what are you doing, Sensei? He's like, nothing, we're all good. I go up, I look around, I find out that Sensei Virgil had been buying brand new paper and giving it to Andy Ringo, our tattooer, because he thought he deserved good, clean paper. That's a silly little story, but that's an example of how Sensei Virgil did things for us. He didn't just throw us oguruma and makakomi us and yell at us. Like, he snuck in little favors, whether we knew it or not, all the time. And for that, I'm grateful. Oh. Oh. All right, new partner, let's go. Too much talking. Great. Touch me. Yeah. Ho. Ho. Ho.
I know it's good.
Mark, Fritz, me, we're the reason there's a 60-second rule, so we're gonna have to start the clock here.
What I remember most about Virgil was his oguruma. I mean, just one after another. That's fighting him, and he taught me so much. The one move he wouldn't teach me though was oguruma, which was crazy. But hey, the last time I saw him was at the IKEA tournament 2010, and he said, you know, give up judo and keep going in your business. And I'm like, okay, I'll take your advice from there. Our parting words. And that was awesome. So it was a great conversation with him years later. I hadn't seen him in 20 years. That's my story. Great guy.
Thank you very much.